What we call them, I really don't care. The Giants this year are going nowhere. And the Cowboys haven't won since Jordan and Pippen were a pair.
You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And I hope everybody has had a great week. It was a beautiful start to the NFL season. We'll get into that a little more in a minute. Last night, absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys are all happy, safe, and well, and able to watch this video in a peaceful setting. Happy Friday to everybody. If it's not your Friday, I'm sorry, but hey, it's the weekend. Let's go. We got NFL football right smack in front of us now, so absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you. But let's jump right into the content. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update on some of the transactions that's gone on with our Philadelphia Eagles for the last week or so, because I kind of missed a few things along the way there, but I believe it was on the 2nd of September, the Eagles claimed defensive back Andre Chachir. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I think it's Chachir or Chahir off of waivers. So we have some defensive back depth there, definitely. We released safety Graylin Arnold from the practice squad as well. More recently, we signed Mac McCain from the Denver practice squad, and we placed him on our active roster. So that was pretty surprising to me, especially being that he's a rookie. I mean, he's coming in, and he's already on the active roster over guys like Craig James and Michael Jacquet. Now, I know that's not saying much, but what does that really say about what the Eagles think of Craig James and Michael Jacquet? I mean, they don't hold them very highly in their respective playing styles, or in what they can contribute to the teams, because they brought in a rookie from another team's practice squad and placed him on the active roster, which again was Mac McCain, and he is a cornerback as well. So we got Mac McCain on the active roster, give us some corner depth, because looks like because Josiah Scott went on the short-term IR, so Mac McCain's going to give us some good defensive back help. And then we also, the last thing it looks like we did was we signed linebacker Christian Ellis to the practice squad and released backup center Ross Pearsonbacher. So those are the Eagles transactions that have taken place over the last week or so. But I mean, the juicy topic of the day is Dallas lost. And I'll tell you why they lost. I'll give you a stat number and tell you exactly why they lost. Granted, even with these stats, the Bucs handed you Cowboys, you Dallas fans out there, handed you guys that victory last night, and Zeke couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. I don't want to hear any complaining about that offense possible push off by Chris Godwin at the end there, because if Zeke and the running game and if the offense was more balanced for your Cowboys, you guys would have won that game easily. All you had to do was run the clock out, control the ball to the end, kick a field goal, adios, see you later. Don't give Tom Brady any time, leave zeros on the clock, and there you go. But you guys couldn't do it. So Obviously, Dallas needs to find more balance on offense. I was not impressed whatsoever with Zeke last night. Zeke he ran the ball 11 times for 33 yards. Pollard ran the ball 3 times for 14 yards. Dak ran the ball 4 times for 13 yards. So combined, their whole rushing yards were 13 plus 14 is 47. 47 plus 13 is 60. They had 60 yards combined rushing. Where was the eating, Zeke? Where was the eating? He must have been full last night. He must have not been hungry at all, because I seen them faking the ball a lot to Zeke, faking like they're going to hand the ball off to him, but they really didn't give him the ball, not nearly enough to have a balanced offense. Because let me read you these numbers for Dak Prescott last night. And mind you, this is a guy coming off a major lower body injury. And because of that lower body injury, he's had some issues with his throwing shoulder, compensating for his base, right? His base not being underneath him completely. So last night they had Dak throw the ball 58 times. Are you kidding me, Mike McCarthy? Wow, you must not believe in Zeke or Pollard at all, because you had Dak throw the ball 58 times. Dak was 42 of 58 last night. 42 of 58 for the first week of the NFL season. Wow, that's got me saying. I mean, 403 yards for Dak last night off of 58 attempts. Like I said, 42 completions off of 58 attempts, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. But really, Dak should have probably had about 3 interceptions. The Buccaneers dropped a couple, which they easily should have picked. And going forward, there's no way Dak is going to last the whole season throwing the ball damn near 60 times a game. You do 60 times 17. What's that? 60 times 10 is 600. 7 times 60 is 420. So that's over 1,000 attempts for the year for Dak. There's no way his shoulder is going to hold up to that. And yeah, I know there's not a lot of guys that can throw the ball 75 plus yards, but you notice at the end there, they didn't even attempt. And I don't even understand why Tampa Bay didn't kick the kickoff in the middle of the field and run out the last 2 seconds. I really don't. I don't even know why they gave Dallas an offensive play. That's asinine to me, and that's a special team screw up, big time. You kick the ball in the middle of the field, and you make them scramble around on the kickoff to try to run it back with some probably backup tight end or a lineman or something like that picking up the ball and trying to shovel it to a speedster guy in the back there. But you don't give Dallas another offensive play with 2 seconds left on the clock. Regardless, it didn't matter, but there's a reason why Dak didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cowboys fans. Dak actually looked pretty damn good last night. I'll have to give him that. I really do. Especially for the first game of the season. Especially for supposedly his shoulder not being 100%. Things like that. Dak looked pretty good. So I definitely have to give him that credit. But your running game, Dallas, is atrocious. Zeke, you paid him all that money, and he's garbage. He's absolute garbage. He looked like trash last night. I mean, he just looked like he looks like he doesn't even want to be there. He looks like he's checked out mentally, and that's not a good thing for Dallas Cowboy fans. And like I said, Zeke only ran the ball 11 times for 33 yards. Hell, Pollard had a better rushing average than him. Yeah, he only ran the ball 3 times for 14, but that's an average of well over 4.5 yards per carry for Pollard, as opposed to right around 3 yards a carry for Zeke. So, going forward, if the Cowboys want to beat the Chargers this coming week, they're definitely going to have a more balanced offense. They're going to have to try to find some running holes for Zeke and Pollard. And really, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I'm probably bringing in a kicker this week to try him out. Because Greg Zuerlein looked like dog shit last night. He was 3 for 5 for 60% of his field goals. He missed a 60-yarder, but he also missed a 31-yarder that any professional kicker should be able to make in his fucking sleep. So look for the Cowboys to possibly bring in another kicker to at least try him out, see how he does. But yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers literally handed the Cowboys that victory last night, and Dallas was not able to close the door. I mean, Tampa was up by, 2 points, I think. They're knocking on the door. Chris Godwin's fighting in the end zone. He doesn't put he's got the ball in this hand. He doesn't put the offhand on top of the ball. Tries to fight for extra yards. Fumbles into the end zone. Dallas gets the ball, right? So Cowboys, you were driving. You guys were moving the ball. All you had to do was have Zeke, have Pollard, run the ball, run the clock out, kick a field goal, make it so it's triple zeros, and it's over. But you guys couldn't do it. And I don't want to hear any complaining about the possible push off of Chris Godwin with the offensive pass interference on that last drive by the Buccaneers, because in all reality, Cowboys fans, you guys shouldn't even let them get the ball back. Period. End of story. That's it. Champions close out games. Contenders close out games. Are the Cowboys a contender? I don't know yet. They played pretty damn good against the defending champions last night. But again, remember, Eagles fans, Philbillies, everybody watching this video, the Buccaneers started off very slow last year as well. Hell, they didn't even win the division. They lost to the Chicago Bears last year. I mean, give me a break. It was a good contest. It was very competitive. It was a lot more high scoring than I thought it was going to be, definitely. But, I don't want to hear any complaining from Dallas Cowboy fans. I really, really don't at this point, because you guys had every opportunity. Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions. They fumbled the ball away. I mean, you guys had prime opportunity to win that football game last night, Dallas Cowboy fans, and you couldn't get it done. So it's off to LA for you guys to try to get the win against Justin Herbert and company, but good luck, because that's another up-and-coming team, and they're going to give you a hard-fought battle. I'm pretty sure of that as well. But I want to let you guys give me some feedback on this. I want to know your comments about last night's game, Tampa Bay versus Dallas, what you guys thought. Let me know. Cowboys fans out there, let me know what you're thinking. I know you're still upset about that possible offensive pass interference, but like I said, it shouldn't even have came down to that. You guys should have controlled the ball to the very end. Waited till it was 3 seconds left on the clock. Line up your kicker, end the game, triple zeros. Tom Brady and company don't even get time to go on the field, to get time on the clock left to drive down the field, things like that. So you guys have to be, Cowboys fans, you guys have to be more efficient, more balanced on offense, and you got to put the nail in the coffin when the opportunity presents itself. Period. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this video's been absolutely long enough. Love and appreciate each and every one of you. We fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen. But most importantly, keep it fuego. Peace, y'all.